welcome to the Standpoint. Yes, the time is so close. We are getting to elections. But hey, you know, peace is the message. Peace is the trick, especially as women. Let's rise up and own our communities. Let's not allow the politicians to mess up this beautiful country we have called Ghana. But by the way, do you know that you have to vote for women? Not just any woman. I'm a woman, but not just any woman. Competent women who will go into parliament and make us proud, who will stand up and be like the Hawa Yakubus that we used to have. That is what we want. We've had them before, and we need to have them. We don't want just women, but competent women who will go in there and prove that women, Ghanaian women, we've got a purpose. We have our intellect and everything working properly. Today, I present to you 3 amazing women. I call them grassroots women who are doing wonderful things for their communities. They stood for elections. They know what it means to be with the people, understand what people, be a mother, and have a feminine side. Grassroots women making change. That's our topic for discussion today. And after that, I'm sure you will be convinced that you need to support women, good women, great women, amazing women, women with a purpose to go into parliament when December 7 comes. My name is Oheneyere Gifty, and welcome to the Standpoint. Let me say thank you to GTP for my cloth. My dress was sewn for me by Ophelia Crossland Designs. My beading accessories, including my brooch, as usual, by Matilda Hood Couture. They are at the trade fair. Thank you so much to them. Makeup products by Paba Cosmetics and Applied by Makeup and More. My hair today, yes, as usual, it's a wig by Inshilo. We take a break. When we come back, we meet grassroots women making change. We'll be back.
Do you know that women make up 52% of the Ghanaian population and only 10.9% are represented in parliament? Are women fairly represented in our decision-making process? The answer is no. This is why we are advocating for more women to be included in the governance process.
My name is Ziggy Bacha. I'll vote for a woman.
My name is Na Ayele. I will vote for a woman.
My name is David Owusu and I'll vote for a woman.
From Pedna, Miracle. Namoto Maba Medama Besia.
Nyanko Enye Agbo Bright Lord. Nyako Leigane Nyon.
Acho Mina Ashele. Mafo Oshiki Maha Jo.
Sunana Mustafa Idris. Now vote Mba Namuchi.
Include more women in our governance process for a better tomorrow. This campaign is brought to you by GenSed with support from the Canadian government and the UNDP.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that
I have a great future.
there'll be sun tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll let you out tomorrow. You're always a day away.
Education is everything. NDC is investing in our future. Vote John Mahama. Vote NDC.
NDC, changing lives, transforming Ghana.
You're always a day.
Odo, oyo best my power. Cause one num tinated venicare what? When say tinated venicare, and kwanye bibidra. Clinically, no, ya testing with Department of Pharmacology and the Microbiology at University of Ghana on Medical School.
Sir?
Omudum stamp with say by Minia, num tinated venicare what?
Hey, Tinatet Ambassador.
Abuaye Papa. Free 020-816-0807 and 0276-875629.
Tinatet in Europe.
Hey,
welcome back to the Standpoint. Well, if you just tuned in today, we are going to talk to 3 amazing women who are doing wonders at the grassroots when it comes to politics, grassroots politics. Let me say thank you to Anointed Electrical Engineering Services, the generator expert. Thank you to Tenated Herbal. They produce the Tenated Tomacare and Venacare, Leap Tomato paste. Thank you to the African Women's Development Fund, AWDF. They support African women's rights organizations across Africa. They've sunk a lot of money into ensuring that women are voted into power, not just parliament, but at all levels of politics in our country. And I have with me in the studio 3 amazing women, as I said, seated at my extreme left is Honorable Evelyn Akins. She is the Assemblywoman for Mancheman area, Ashaiman. Welcome to the Standpoint.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
How long have you been an Assemblywoman?
This is my first time.
This is your first time.
Yes.
What made you go into?
Okay, I like to make a difference in my area, and I also love to mobilize people. So in my area, they see me as a leader. I've been in a group called Ashama Women in Development program, and then they empower women. Okay. So I've been trained for that. So that motivated me to go into politics. Yeah.
Was it easy winning your elections?
It wasn't easy.
Okay, we'll get into that. But so welcome to the Standpoint. And next to her, Honorable Homu Daly Said. She is Assemblywoman of Anko. Welcome to the Standpoint.
Thank you very much, Oheneyere Gifty auntie. I'm very proud of you.
It has started coming like chai. How long have you been an Assemblywoman?
Well, this is my first term, and this
is also your first term?
Yeah, 1 year now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Why did you go in there?
Well, little did I even know that Honorable Humudili Said, aka Obana Sentinaji Babia, I could even go to the front line of politics. But then when the call comes, you have no say than to help your people. Yes, we were once in Mamobi. My mother still, we have our clinic over there. My mom too was once an assemblywoman at all.
Oh, really?
Yes, so it's in the genes. No matter what you do, it will come one day. Just that the medical aspect is what I couldn't inherit it from my mom. Yes.
Who was there before you stood for the?
It was a gentleman, but then I went in very late. I did the feasibility studies and I said no. If I should wait, this seat will go to somebody else that no, which I wouldn't love it. So I went in late, but then I did my possible best. And then the community, wherever that you are, please, let us make sure that we liaise with the stakeholders in the community. Let your true character be shown. Yes. And I won all the 24 polling stations.
Wow.
Yes.
That's awesome. Why did they call you Obano?
Yes, because I contested with 3 men. So I said, okay, fine. Then you people have even given me the chance to use my political name as Obano Sentinel, Aji Baby. Yeah. So it was the saints that spread it everywhere, and then the children too. When you are into anything and then the children come up with it, Sentinel. So it was like a fire or pinning them wherever they go. So they were like, you go someplace, I'm in a crown when you bow when you may be auntie. No, sorry, I know I say campaign when you but forgotten that I'm a responsible mother for that sake. Yes, I'm a responsible mother. You come to my house, I don't have house help. I do everything all by myself, but I make sure that my political ambition, I achieve it, and I achieve
it. Awesome. And next to her, I have Honorable Elizabeth Comfort Adomako. She's Assembly Member, Kokomlemle West, where GDA Studios is also situated. So she's my Assembly woman. Welcome to the Standpoint.
Thank you.
Good to have you.
Thank you.
How long have you been?
My second term.
This is your second term?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, seniors hear me. Oh, no. Yeah. What made you go into assembly politics?
Thank you very much. Like my sister said, first and foremost, it is a calling and a passion. If you don't have it, don't venture. I had a calling to assist my community, help my community with the gift that I've been endowed with in organization and mobilizing people for development. That have been my hobby already. Okay. So when I was called into the time when I had a call was a big challenge to me because I've just lost my dearly doctor of 29 years. So I couldn't even discern between the two that this is the voice of God. But then, as an evangelist, I saw that this is the voice of God. I have no option but to obey.
What were you doing before you got into assembly politics?
I'm a proprietress myself and an evangelist.
Okay,
I go
you have
out,
a school?
I have a school.
Oh, okay.
Okotrebe Memorial School. There's a small school. I started the school with street children just to offer them the opportunity to have also have quality education.
But how was it like going into it? The politics of the contesting with other people and struggling and convincing people that you are the one.
It wasn't easy, but since I have the conviction and the confidence, if you have confidence, you have always you have success already. But if you don't have confidence, you are defeated in advance. So the confidence that I have that I have all that God has given me to be able to lead my people, especially women and children.
Right.
So since that is there, it wasn't a big struggle. But coming out to meet the opponent was a big challenge.
Honorable Evelyn, how was it like? What were you doing before you? Yes, you're a member of the group, but what was your trade or profession?
Okay, thank you. I'm a trader.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a trader in my community. Just in front of my house, I sell clothing.
Okay.
So people always come to me and then for their help. And I love helping people. That's why I entered into it. Yeah.
But how was it like contesting? Was it easy for you? Or was it an easy way?
It wasn't easy. Contesting with 4 men and my predecessor was a woman. Okay. So we were 6. It wasn't easy.
So 2 women, 4 men?
Yes, please.
Wow. Why do you think you won?
Like my sister just said, I was free to everyone in the community. I started helping them before I even entered into it. And I've contested one, though. I lost it, 2010. And I didn't give up. I continued to helping people till the time it came again. And then people were pushing me. We know you can do this. You know you can. And they always come to me for their problems. And God being so good, I was able to help them, putting children into school, street children and other things. So they all came to me.
So it's very important that you build a network wherever you are, especially as a woman. You build a network and you liaise with the people, you know. What are you supposed to do as an assembly? Because we know the parliamentarians are supposed to make laws. But assembly members, what are you supposed to do?
Then I would say the assembly is there to implement the decisions that have been taken. And the first thing we do is to liaise with our electorate, to meet with them before going to assembly and after assembly. But unfortunately, this has never been so. Why? Because of financial constraint. Now, you just make sure that you want to organize a DEBA. You know the costs that get involved. So therefore, it is not easy organizing a meeting before going to an assembly and after assembly. We are to take the needs of the electorate or our community to the assembly for deliberations and solution. And from the assembly, we are to report back to the electorate. We went to assembly, we make our petitions known to the assembly. And this is how far we've gone. And I smile because there is a saying at assembly, it is ongoing. So we have to come back and tell them that the process is ongoing until we have the process or the project being done. So we are there for, we stand between the assembly, the Metropolitan Assembly, and our community to see to it that our communities are developed. The needs of our communities are met.
Evelyn, do you think assembly members are respected in our communities, in our country?
No, please.
Why is that? How come we don't respect you or we don't recognize your usefulness in the scheme of things?
Okay. I think it's because we are not being paid. We are not, people are not seeing us as a people who can, who are making it in life. And we always go and stand at the roadside. I'm not talking for all of us, but for some of us, we always go to stand at the roadside begging for sometimes transport to assembly. Because in my assembly, where I stay and then to the assembly is very far. Sometimes I don't have money, but I have to struggle and then go to the assembly just to represent my people. And people will be seeing you as, oh, assembly woman, this assembly woman, oh, look at her. She's even struggle with me to get a trotro. And apart from that, people will be calling you to tell you if even someone is dead in your area. The way they will call you, how they will call you to. Assemblywoman, someone is dead here, come and pick it. And someone has even, there was a time someone called me, I was in the town and someone called me that he came to me and there is a refuse, a garbage at my doorsteps. When I get there, I asked, they said, because the Zoom lion did not come, people came and pour all the refuse at my doorsteps. And I have to go around and then mobilize people to come and claim them. Because they know they can't do it to any MP. Because they know I'm a common assemblyman. That's what they used to call us. They don't respect us. But I think it has to change. And it all depends on the NCCE. They have to let the people know the work of the assembly member. Government has to educate and resource them so that they can educate the illiterate for us, for them to understand the local government system so that it will help us.
But you know all these things. Why did you go into it there? Okay, Evelyn, continue.
Yeah.
Why did you go into it? Because from long, they don't pay them. They don't respect them. We still put pressure on them. Even where I live, Gulf City, I don't know my assembly man or woman. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's true. Because for me, I have the passion. I have the passion for the work. And
you think you can bring change?
Yes, I think I can bring change.
And are you bringing change? Are you causing change in your area?
Yes, I'm doing it. Because you will be there and things will not be good for the people, and you will sit back and then look at the things that will be going around the area. You will think you would like to help them, but because you are not in that position, so you will force yourself that, no, let me go for it so that I will use my office well to help people.
Well, we take a break. When we come back, we'll continue. But let me say thank you to God, your God. Awake Purified Mineral Water, Yep Cleaning Services, House of Foods, Antivirus. Thank you so much. Another amazing woman who's decided to stand by us. Thank you to Paba Cosmetics, also a woman stood by us, standing by us for the past 6 years. Gloria of Makeup and More, and of course, Matilda Hood Couture, and now my latest addition, in Shiloh. We'll be back.
Middle, what?
Odo, I your best my power.
Tina tomac mixture. Oh, be only osani yefuyeri be niasem. Sana tina malakeno so. Etu malaria, tipaye, stress, any hunam yao biase.
Free 020-816-0807 and 0276-875629.
Tina €13.
Eye busen chamfa.
I'm a mother and take so much delight in seeing that my kids are healthy. Want to know my secret? It's Kidix syrup. It's a multivitamin syrup full of vitamins and minerals which boosts their immune system and increase their appetite for food. Kidix syrup is recommended for children between 6 months to 12 years. It's available at Oson's Chemist, Lanza Chemist, and all pharmaceutical shops throughout the country. Jukat Pharmacy, located in Kaswa, is the sole distributor for Kidix syrup. For bulk purchase, please call 0244 560 296. Kidix syrup, the perfect growth and appetite tonic for children.
Right, welcome back to The Standpoint. This program is also aired on ABN TV on Sky Channel 235, which is across Western Europe, parts of Canada and Asia. Our website, www.thestandpoint.com.gh, is powered by Dream Oval, and we are linked to our YouTube channel. So anytime you miss any episode of The Standpoint, you can go there and watch it. And you can tell your family and friends outside the country to go there and watch it as well. I say thank you to GTP for my cloth, and Ophelia Crossland Designs sewed for me. Now, let me go to the audience and ask. Let me start with you, my beautiful lady. Are you impressed with the caliber of women we have in Parliament now? And would you vote for a woman again?
So, my name is Aisha. I'm not really impressed with the women we have in Parliament.
Why?
One, because they're not working together. And I always believe that when women are behind women, there's always a positive outcome. Yeah. Yes, and that's the problem we have now in politics.
Yeah.
We get overshadowed with our political parties, not what we went in there for.
Right.
You know, we have opponent parties and everything, but at the end of the day, you should have the people who you represent at heart. Yeah.
Okay, I am saying that they are doing well, they are doing something, because we can see some of what they are doing. But I am saying there's more room for improvement. I can see that there's competition amongst them, negative competition.
Unnecessary competition.
But there can be positive competition, because if you see that this one is doing something, you too do the same. Challenge yourselves in good works, not looking for positions and whatnot. All I want is positive competition. This one is doing this to here, to do the same thing here, so that it will all balance, so that we will continue to vote for you, and we are always behind you.
Thank you. Honorable Mu, do you think, I'm coming back to parliamentarians, because December, that's what we are going to. And I didn't want to bring parliamentarians here for somebody to say, oh, why didn't he bring PPP? Why didn't he bring this? Why did it so? You, for me, are a good example of what women can do when voted into politics, and when they put their mind to do something for their communities. But what is it that when they get into, especially parliament, they change? Because some of them, we saw them before they got into parliament, before they were made ministers. But what changed?
I think, in human...
Because as a women's rights advocate, I get frustrated and I can't hide it.
I think they get complacent. Yeah, and then the pettiness too is too much. But then let's forget about all these things. When you're doing your door-to-door, your canvassing, it was that same street. In the night you passed there was no light. The drainage system were poor. You can't talk about road and leave the drainage system, because when you leave the drainage, you talk about road, it's cost 90. And you can't talk about security and leave road and lighting system. They move together. It's like Konongu Odumase. They are twins. Yes, all these things, and these are the things that we need in our various areas. If all these things are not being met, then why did we even have to queue all these and go and vote for you? Please, the women, come and do what is supposed of you. You can do more. Even with the landlord associations, we even as assembly members, that is why we fall on them all the time. Because we are not being paid. So if you don't go around to tell them the problems, they know the problems. But once you are the leader, you always have to front it. And then when you front it, they will back you. If you don't go and voice out, how will they know? Are they scanners? They are not scanners, but then they are living with a problem. So you are always what? You always have the bigger eyes to see the problem more than they see. So please, the women out there, we look up to you. We are going to vote for you though, but then still there is more room for improvement, as my sister Elia said.
Yes.
Adding to what my sister has said, not only that they are complacent, but at times too, it is the government. We know that it is always the opposition and the ruling party. And most of the work that goes on, as we see it now, goes on to the ruling party. And if your party is not in power, then I bet you'll be found wanting. So most of the time, we can't blame them all together. But then they have also a responsibility. Looking at me as just as my sister Evelyn said, as they have dubbed us and called us common assembly woman. I have role models now, and Hawa Yakubu is my role model. I learned from her, and I don't fear anything. When it is white, I tell you it is white. There were no street lights here, but when I came, there are street lights here. Join hands with your assembly members. MPs, we are pleading with you. You cannot do it all alone. When it comes to implementation, you yourself know beyond every possible doubt that it is the assembly member that is supposed to do it. Why don't you give the assembly member the push that is needed? Other MPs, we are calling on you, especially women. We are able to do more than men can do. With the little money that they give us, we change everything in the house. Bombs. Women are destiny changers. We can change things from the worst to the best. So let us rise up and make a change.
Women are destiny changers. We can turn the worst to the best when given the opportunity. When we put our minds to it, there's so much that we can achieve. And so we are not giving up yet. We are still going to fight and make sure that we get the right women. Somewhere, I think in Nigeria, a woman was made a leader in parliament, and her major concern was how short somebody's dress is. And she supported that people should be, women who are working in town should be measured the length of their skirts. That was the most important thing to her. With all the problems in that country. And in our own country, there was a term, International Women's Day, and somebody was talking about breasts. How women's breasts are bigger than men's breasts. We'll be back.
LEAP. Leap tomato paste. What else?
Honey, when you leap tomato paste, you are there. It's so biaso.
Madam, the food tastes very good. What's the secret?
LEAP.
Leap. Leap tomato paste. Emma Edouani de Papa.
For bulk purchase, contact 050-140-1088.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that
I have a great future.
there'll be sun. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I'll love you tomorrow. You're always and stay away.
Education is everything. NDC is investing in our future. Vote John Mahama. Vote NDC.
NDC, changing lives, transforming Ghana.
You're always into
Middo, President, what?
Odo, ayo best my power. Cause one num tinted venicare what? When him say tinted venicare, and no one be bidra. Clinically, no, ya testing with Department of Pharmacology and Microbiology at University of Ghana on Medical School.
Sir?
Omudu stamp with say by Minia, num tinted venicare what?
Hey, tinted ambassador.
Abuye papa. 020-816-0807 and 0276-875629.
Tina 13 euro.
Do you know that women make up 52% of the Ghanaian population and only 10.9% are represented in parliament? Are women fairly represented in our decision-making process? The answer is no. This is why we are advocating for more women to be included in the governance process.
My name is Ziggy Bacha. I'll vote for a woman.
My name is Na Ayele. I will vote for a woman.
My name is David Owusu and I'll vote for a woman.
Ofam Pedna Mreku. Namoto maba medama besia.
Nyenko enye agbo bright lord. Nyeko le yigane nyonu.
Acho mi na ashele. Ma for Oheneyere maha jo.
Sunana Mustafa Idris. Now vote Mba Namochi.
Include more women in our governance process for a better tomorrow. This campaign is brought to you by GenSed with support from the Canadian government and the UNDP.
Welcome back to the Standpoint. And of course, we are doing an introspection. We've looked at ourselves, what we can do, what we are not doing right, how we can improve upon ourselves. And we think that, yes, women, as we've been told, are destiny changers. We have an example of Honorable Evelyn, who is doing well in her community. And how and why should people not give up on what we are seeing now and continue to support women?
Thank you. I think women are great people because God has made us to be like that, because they always handle, they have their personal problems, they handle their homes, children and husbands, and at the same time thinking about their work in offices. But still they are able to do it. And women have passion for people. When you go to a woman for a help, woman will come all out and then help you. But for men, I would say that for men will ask for something in exchange.
No free lunch.
Before they will help you, but women will listen to you. A woman have that sympathy to listen to you and then to go down with you to hurt your difficulties and then to help you. So I think we have to vote for women because women can make a difference. Yeah.
Women can make a difference. Honorable Umu, should we continue to try women, to vote for women?
Yes, I would say big yes and big yes, because women, we are vital. Wherever we find ourselves, we are always vital. But then sometimes, as I said earlier on, you know, some women will always put you off. But then despite everything, you know, a woman is always a woman. That motherlyhood is always there. So please, let us vote for them. Sometimes too, you might be afar from that person and the perception created about that person might be different. But when you get closer to the person, then you get to know that, wow, this person is down to earth. Yes, just like Oheneyere Dr. Gifty auntie. When you are far from her, when you are far from, you think that, but come on, come closer, and there you get it. You see, sometimes perception. So please, let us continue to vote for our women, because women, we are always mother wherever that we find ourselves.
Still hope in women.
Yes.
Still the best choice?
Yeah. Women, we are always the best. Why am I saying this? Let us go back to Dr. Kwejiri Agri. Why is it that when you educate a woman, you educate a whole nation. But we are being educated together with our men. So why didn't he say that when you educate a man, you educate a nation? The woman have time, irrespective of all the time constraints allotted to her. She will be able to have time aside to talk to somebody, to counsel somebody, to do something for somebody free of charge, with great passion. Somebody will run into the house, auntie, from the morning I haven't eaten. What do you say? The people in my house
remember,
will say,
right?
Ma, when you quiet factory, Nyamo factory, I don't remember to pay. You see, they will come, but women will never ask for anything for exchange. We do it and do it wholeheartedly as to ourselves. And this notion must be eradicated, that women, we are our own enemies. Never again. We are not enemies. We complement each other. And we shouldn't allow other politicians to knock our heads together so that we will not have the opportunity to be where that we're supposed to be. Do you know we are a threat to some of the men? When they see the competency, they see the abilities in us, the potentials we are exhibiting, we become automatic enemies. And for that reason, they will find every means to stop you before you even dream getting there. So I will plead with women that we are no more our own enemies. We complement each other. Let us lift one another up. Let us do away with unnecessary enviness and jealousy that will not send us anywhere. These are some of the obstacles to our upliftment. If we would do away with all this, I think we can go far and far and far.
Well, thank you very much, my able assemblywomen, for coming on the program. And we congratulate you for what you're doing. And we know that we have eaten enough of your food. And we have actually begged and taken enough of your money. So one of my sponsors, Grand Rice, they produce lip tomato paste. They have a package for you. We have a little, at least it will serve you something.
We will get something to give out again.
Yes, to add.
You are magic.
Thank you. No, this one, I beg you, go and cook it at home. And eat with your family.
We will do that, but we will still share. Happiness is sharing.
Oh, aren't you lovely?
Happiness is sharing.
So we have something small for...
Oh, we are grateful.
Yeah.
God bless you.
So thank you very much. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
We take a break. When we come back, I'll give you a bit of me. You know, I can say with all confidence and without any fear that when you talk about women in politics, the name of the late Honorable Hawa Yakubu's, resonates across all political divide. And even those of us who claim to be apolitical and not, partisan, involved in partisan politics. We do need women in politics. Yes, we admit that some have not lived up to expectation. We haven't seen the united front that some of us were hoping for. We haven't seen the deliberate and determined push for the gender agenda. But it's better to have our women in there. Gradually, we will get it. Gradually, we will get educated. Gradually, we will form that formidable union that we need to push the gender agenda. Elections is here again. I will gladly advocate that we continue to vote for women, not just any woman, please. That I would say wholeheartedly. I have for too many times put my neck on the line for women and say that this woman and I've been failed. So not just any woman, but a woman that when she goes in there, she will not forget about her community. She will not forget about the gender agenda. She will not forget about the sufferings and the pains of womanhood and the youth and the children, and indeed men in our communities. There are some men who are also very, very feminine in their thinking. They have a feminine side. Such people will say that vote for them. But we need more women in parliament. Go vote peacefully. Go vote with conviction. Go vote believing that you're doing the right thing. Even if you go and vote knowing that you analyzed before you cast your vote and your party doesn't win, or the person you voted for doesn't win, you know within you that you did the right thing. Not when you go and vote and then the person wins and you sit back and say, because that person will mess up, or because of the 1 city or 5 city or 20 or 50 cities or whatever they gave you. Think far. I am tired of young ladies coming to me to tell me, I don't have a job, I can't get this, I can't get that. Think far. Think about your future. Go vote and go home and wait for the results. Women, rise up and own your communities. Let's not allow our sons to be taken for granted and used to cause violence during these elections. If you do that, you have failed as a woman. We have peace. Let's maintain the peace. Let us vote for what we want. Is it change we want? Is it continuity we want? Is it freshness? Whatever we want, let us go and vote for that. But especially women and young people watching me today, vote according to your conviction. Don't cheapen yourself and be bought for a vote. As for me, my name is Oheneyere Gifty Auntie. I believe in doing my best and leaving the rest to God. I will vote according to my conscience, believing that I'm doing the right thing by voting, and leave God to take control of the rest. But above all things, I have crazy faith in God that will continue to have faith, that will continue to have peace, that will continue to develop, and women will make us proud once again. Thanks for watching. See you same time next week. Bye for now.